All right. So we'll come down onto our knees. So kneeling down. And then we will sweep the arms up and then push the bottom back, sweep the arms back. Just up, push the hips forward and push the hips back. One more. Coming up and then just tipping over, palms together, tipping over side to side. Two more. And sweeping those arms and take the backs of the hands together, rounding out like we're going into cat. And then open up the chest, arms back into like we're doing cow. So just coming forward, rounding out, and then opening up and rounding and opening. And one more. Roll those shoulders around. All right, so the first part to today, we've got one exercise and then we're following it up with high knees. All right, so that's for each of our exercises. It's like 5. So we're going to have 45 seconds on our exercise and then roughly 20 seconds on our high knees. Okay. So our first exercise is Spider-Man's. So that's where we are in our push-up position and we bring our knee around to the outside of our elbow. All right. So we've got 45 seconds. Let's do it. All right. So knee touches around the outside of the elbow. This can be done from knees as well. All right. So we've got the head looking forward, bring the knee around to the outside. So we're working our obliques here. There's kind of that little crunch to the side. Right, getting ready. And right, let's come up to stand. And then let's go into our high knees for 20 seconds. So here you've got your low impact, intermediate or high, your choice. 10 seconds. 5. So coming back down, we're doing a rotating plank. So we're going to be on our elbows. I'm going to rotate. Actually, you can do 2 things here. You can either rotate your hips or you can actually rotate your body. All right, so you can rotate onto here or you can rotate the hips. Keep your elbows down. All right, your choice. Ready? Let's do it. I'll start with the actual full body rotations. So it's like we're going into side plank, forward plank, side plank, or both elbows down and rotate hips. So that's it. Your choice. Or just hold the plank if you want. 5 seconds. All right, so then coming up to standing. Let's go into those high knees. Seconds. One time. All right, our next one is a cross climber. So come down into your push-up position again. So we bring the knee underneath now to the opposite elbow. Okay, ready? Let's go. So bring the knee across under to the opposite elbow. You can do these fast. You can do them slow. You can also straighten your leg through. All right, if you want to go to that next level, straighten the leg through. Knees. We're almost there. All right, make your way up to standing. All right, let's go into those high knees. Five seconds. And time. All right, so coming back down into the hands and knees. We're doing our crouch backs. So push the bottom back to the heels and forwards. If you need to, have your knees down and push back like you're going into child's pose, and then bring your hips forward. All right, so you've got that option, or up onto your toes for the crouch backs. Ready? Let's go. So hands underneath your shoulders, from your bottom to your heels, and then sprint forwards to your right leg. So when you get into that high leg position, that push-up position, brace your abs. Don't let them drop. Don't let the hips drop. Look forwards. Almost there. Last one. All right, come up to stand. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and hard. All right, and then the last one in this set, we are on our backs. We are doing obliques. So feet down, feet up, or cycle crunches. Okay, so there's always choices. Okay, ready? And go. So your choice. Have feet down, lift and rotate. You can have feet up. You can the cycle crunch. Just remember, this is about the obliques, so we need to focus on that lifting and rotation of the upper body. Don't focus on the legs. Good. All right. So then coming up, the last one is here. Let's go straight. All right. Cool. All right. So coming down, we're going to go just through the exercises and take out the high knees for the next bit. All right. So we're going to come back to those Spider-Mans. All right. So now we've got 45 seconds again, okay, on those Spider-Mans. Ready? Let's do it. Knee around to the outside of the elbow. Keeping your back nice and flat, bracing your abs, look forwards. Try not to put that foot down. Keep that foot off the ground as we just bring the knee to touch. 10 seconds. And there's our time. So we're coming straight down onto our elbows for the rotating plank. So you're rotating your whole body or just your hips. Ready? Let's go. Let's rotate. Or you can just hold the plank. Go. 10 seconds to go. There's our time. All right, so now we're going into the cross climber. All right, so our knee is coming underneath to the opposite elbow, or you're extending your leg through, okay? Ready? In your high plank position. Let's go. Knee under to opposite elbow. So really see if you can touch the knee to the back of the elbow and brace your abs. Or give a little kick through, straighten out the leg. Ten seconds. And time. All right, the crouch back. All right, so finding that high push-up position, bringing the bottom to the heels or keeping your knees down. Ready? Let's do it. So push back. So you need to start with your hands underneath your shoulders and your shoulders forward to be able to get your bum to touch your heels. Now, remember, you can put your knees down if you need to. Brace at the top. 5 seconds. And time. And then lying on your back for the obliques. All right, so remember your choice here, whether feet down, feet up, and cycle. Go. if you're doing the cycle crunches, try not to do them too quick. Like actually focus on that twist and that leg extension. And then come back to knees over hips so that you're not bringing your knees into your chest. We don't want that. Keep those abs switched on. 5 seconds. And time. Good. All right. So we've got a new set of exercises. In between these ones, we're doing mountain climbers. Okay. Now remember also, you can always elevate yourself. That makes it easier, less pressure through the upper body. Anyway, our first exercise is a jackknife, followed by the mountain climbers. So we're lying on the back. All right, so we're going, starting with legs up, arms up, and then we lower down and up. All right, now remember you can have your head down, you can have your head up. You can do one leg, you have bent legs, whatever you need to. Ready? Let's go. Breathe out as you lower, in as you come up. So remember, if you're doing this with straight legs especially, focus on pressing your lower back into the floor and only lower your legs down as far as you can without arching your back. All right, and then flipping over. And let's go. 20 seconds on those mountain climbers. Now the knees are straight in and they're going fast. You can also do these slow. Head looking forward, keeps your back flat. And time. All right, back over onto your back. Doing butt lift, pulsing. So we're going to push all the way up and only pulse the top half. Good. Just pulse the top half. So you're not coming all the way down, just halfway down and then push straight back up. So there's all those little squeeze, squeeze, squeeze of the glutes. All right, and then flip over. And let's climb. Five seconds. And time. All right, back down onto your stomach. We're going into skydive. So onto your stomach. Arms are at right angles. Bend your knees. All right, we're going to start with a lift and hold. All right, so let's go. I want you to lift your chest, lift your thighs, and squeeze your bottom. Head looking down And just try and hold here. Now, if you want, you can go down and up now, down and up. Otherwise, you can keep holding. Ten more seconds. And relax. All right, come up onto the hands and knees. Come up into that push-up position and let's go on. Five seconds. Full time. All right, take a seat on the mat. We're doing a V-sit hold. So you can have feet down here, all right, as long as your back's straight and you're leaning back, or else you're going to go feet off the ground or straight. Ready? And let's go. So we've got that little V here, or a big V if you want to straighten out your legs, but don't round out your back. Whoop, 15 to go. Going to balance and relax. Flip over. And let's mountain climb. Five seconds. And time. And then last one in this set, coming back down onto your stomach. Reach your arms forward. So we're doing opposite arm and leg lifts. Okay, opposite arm and leg. Ready? Let's do it. So head looking down. Reach the arm and leg straight. Lift, but don't arch the back. Now you're either going to stay doing this, or if you want, or if you're able to, take another little challenge. We're going to do a bow pose. So you're going to grab hold of your feet, pick your feet into your hands, and keep that chest size lifted just for 5 more seconds. And relax, and then come back up for our last round on the mountain climbers. Let's do it. Five seconds. 5. All right. Onto your back. We're taking out the mountain climbers. We're back to the jackknife. 45 seconds. Ready? Let's do it. Now, if you want to make this one harder, you can actually sit up. You can also use a weight. But to you. Have your head down. Right. All right, the pulsing butt lifts. All right, so hips up. And let's go. Pulse the top half. So only coming halfway down. So there's more squeezes of the glutes. Try and push up a little bit higher. You can even come up onto your tippy toes if you like. And time. All right, flipping over for the skydiver. So onto your stomach, bend the knees, arms out at right angles. And let's lift the chest, lift the thighs, squeeze the bottom, hold. You just want to hold for this first bit. And if you want now, you can do up and down, or you can just keep holding if you want to take that challenge. Okay, 15 seconds. And time. Whew, how are those buns going? All right, take a seat for our V-sit hold. We've got 2 exercises to go. Ready? Let's do it. Hold it here. So you make sure you're pulling your shoulders back so that your back is straight. Okay, we don't want any slouches. Pull your shoulders back. Balance on that sit bone. Straighten out your legs. If you want to take that challenge, 10 seconds. Can you do it? 5. Shaking. And time. And then flip over for our last one. On the side, arms forward. Opposite arm and leg lifts, then we'll finish with that boat pose. Ready? Let's do it. So opposite arm and leg lift. Working that core back. Don't lift too high because we don't want to arch the back. Okay, if you want to take that bow pose challenge, grab those feet now, press them into the hands. It's going to pull the shoulders back, lifting the chest, and lift your thighs. 5 seconds. And there's our time. Good. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, palms flat, and just lift the chest into Sphinx pose. And then curling your toes under, lift up and then push back into child's pose. So feet together, knees apart, and push your bottom back to your heels, reaching your arms long and forwards. Head down. And just cross your right hand over your left, lengthening down your right side. And then take your right hand back and cross your left hand over your right. And then back to the middle, and then come up onto the hands and knees and going into the cat and cow. So just rounding out, tuck the hips, drop the head, hold it here in that stretch, separating the shoulder blades. And then dip the spine, lift the head into that cow. And then come to neutral, and last one, take your left leg back and then cross it over the right side. Getting a little bit into the glutes and the hip. And then let's do the other side. And there we go. We are done. 30 minutes of core.